some of the Brooklyn Tomahawks top players in the junior midget division. Guys, are you excited about being in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
You guys don't sound too happy. I got my main man over here. I got Brandon Raysor and I got Anthony Jones. And to your left?
And we got Dante Rodriguez and Romario Vincent.
Well, Dante's been around for a lot of years. He's an old man in the league.
He's definitely one of the Tomahawk veterans.
How long you been around?
About 6 years.
Wow.
This is beautiful when you can have a kid playing football. Talking about he's been playing for 6 years.
Yeah, this guy's doing really good. Brandon, wide receiver, big play guy. What's your plan on beating the Bengals this week?
This week I plan to just help out with my quarterback and wide receiver by catching the ball.
All right. You think you guys gonna go up the field more parallel? I mean, rather more vertical patterns this week. Not a lot of outs, a lot of passes down the field, or you think a lot of outs and little drop passes? What do you think?
We're gonna go up the field.
Up the field. You guys lost that game to the Bengals. You know, a lot of people thought that was a preview to the Super Bowl. Do you think you guys just got flat out got beat, or they just outplayed y'all, or you just wasn't there that day?
I don't think we really was there that day.
All right.
So now, Romero, what position you play again?
Quarterback.
Quarterback. So what do you think you're going to do differently this time in order to beat the Bengals?
Well, I think I'm not run the ball as much, get a little bit more passes off, get more yards.
So you think that the defense had you contained, that made you, put the ball down and run, or?
They had a good defensive line. Well, they really rushed me good, but we have a strategy for that.
Well, that's where my man right here, Anthony Jones, comes in at. What are you gonna do to keep the pressure off of Romario?
Block more.
Okay, you gotta get that line together over there. We talk about the quarterback, we talk about the receiver, we talk about the running back, but the line, we know, wins championships. And it's going to be up to you and your line to get prepared for that game. And what are you guys planning on in terms of the front line, blocking schemes? Straight ahead blocking or wedge blocking? What are you guys looking at?
Pretty much both.
Wedge blocking, a little combo package. All right. Mario, I watched you play, young man. I think you're a dynamic quarterback. I think one of the biggest things for you this week, you're going to have to really batten down the hatches and really try to play football and have fun.
And we also have, one of the big ball carriers for them, Dante. So now, what are your goals this week?
Trying to run the ball, follow the blocks.
And do you think that the line going to play a big part in that for you?
Yes, the blocks.
Well, of course, as we say, like we always say, it don't matter who you put back there. If the line doesn't block, unless it's Barry Sanders,
right? You're not gonna win the game. Well, I think one of the biggest things with him, I think in this league you've been around long enough to know that it's very important that line does well. And I think for yourself as a veteran running back, you want to carry the ball probably more. How many times you touch the ball usually per game? About 15, 17 times?
About, yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel better when you get the ball more, a little bit less? Were you like getting the ball more?
More, yeah.
A little bit more. Hey, what's up to Coach Darryl?
Yeah. So what you said is, in the words of Keyshawn, give me the ball, huh?
Basically.
Being that this is G-rated, I can't say what Keyshawn
said. Right. Well, I know one thing. This is going to be a really great game, and I think you guys are going to do a good job. You guys have any predictions of the game? Mr. Jones?
No.
No predictions? Romario? You always outspoken, Romario. No predictions this week?
Well, I think last time we played wasn't our greatest game. This game is going to be different because we worked very hard this week.
All right.
Trying to get off to this stuff.
All right. So, looks like the Tomahawks are all ready to go. I'm going to put you on the spot again, Coach. What's your prediction?
Well, honestly, I was at that game
Uh-huh.
the Bengals against the Tomahawks that day, and from what I had heard about the Tomahawks, they really didn't show up that day. So I'm going to go with what they said, that they didn't show up that day, and the Bengals just outplayed them. But I've been hearing that they're a much better organization, so my prediction is somebody will win.
He always takes the easy way out. I'm going to say it's 20-18, one way or another. And we'll be back after these messages. Guys,
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for coming into the studio. And make sure you guys watch the action on your laptop. And we're back.
Oh, it's definitely been a phenomenal show today, and now we're going to do the wrap-up, and We're gonna give up all these matchups and.
I want scores from you, Coach. I'm nailing you down to some scores, and we're gonna start with the Mighty Might division. We're not gonna hold back anything. Chargers against Bengals. Give me a definite score, Coach.
I don't think that the Bengals. Well, excuse me. Let me change that. I don't think that the Chargers have enough for the Bengals this week.
Wow.
So I'm gonna go Bengals win 13-7.
Wow.
Coach Edmond, call me.
Wow. Okay, I have to Andy up here. I think that the Bengals have a very talented team, and I think that the Chargers have some tough guys. I'm going to go with the Chargers. 6-12. It's going to be a tough game. Number 8 is going to get his workout on. And whoever's there, number 8, is definitely going to be applying for medical insurance at the end of that game. I'm going 6-12. I'll squeak up for the Chargers. And listen, don't be surprised if only an extra point. But I'm going to change that. I'm changing that. 7-6 Chargers.
Good call. Junior Pee Wees, Bengals wild cards.
Wow.
Upper Bronx against Upper Bronx.
Well, I'm going to say this. Coach Julio has the troops ready to go, but I saw both teams. And I got to go with the Bengals on this division. I think 12-6. I saw the Wildcards take a loss against the Crusaders. It's a tough game, but I think the Bengals are a little bit better. They might edge out the Wildcards. They might edge them out.
I'm inclined to go with you on that one too because the Bengals had a much better, tougher road to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that some of the teams that they beat proved that they deserve to be
battle
here.
tested.
So I'm gonna have to go with the Bengals, and I'm gonna say again, this is Super Bowl week. I don't see a blowout here. I'm gonna go 13-7 again.
Wow. Okay, Jets. Tomahawks, Pee Wee division. I'm taking the Jets. There's been a lot of talking, a lot of mouth from Jamel, a lot of mouth from those other coach over there. You better prove me right.
I'm inclined to agree with you too. Down and them are up and coming, down, rebuilding everything.
Yes.
But personally played against number 6, personally played against number 28, and those two together scare me.
They are problems for sure.
I picked the Jets also on this one.
Bengals, Tomahawks.
Bengals beat them up pretty bad the last time,
Pretty bad.
But like I said, I really believe that the Tomahawks, didn't show up that day to play. And I understand, like being a coach, some days kids just don't come out to play.
That happens.
But
what's the disclaimer they have on most of these products? Past performance doesn't mean their future performance is the same.
On any given Sunday.
I think that the Bengals and the Tomahawks are going to be a real good game. I wasn't joking when I said 20-18. It's going to be a real close game. And I'm going to tell you, the last person who has the ball is going to win. And I do think kids coming to play playoffs and Super Bowl different than what they play in the regular season.
It's a pick 'em with me too.
Definitely. Chiefs, Rifles, Junior Pee Wee division, 1AA.
You know I'm biased on that one.
Yes. Well, I still want to hear you.
And that Junior Pee Wee team is definitely a good team. They gelled together. They lost to the Rifles the first time they met by a touchdown.
Right.
Second time they met, it was a tie. There's only one thing left this time. The Chiefs to win. I picked the Chiefs. 7-0.
Wow.
Because what we give up, nothing.
That's a tough one right there, Coach, because I'm going to tell you again, this is our famous motto. You don't want to play the Rifles in November. So I'm sorry. I'm staying true to the game. I'm picking the Rifles because the Rifles have 40 coaches.
But I bet
one coach for every player.
Yeah, we truly believe that. But Coach A. Leaf will be on the sidelines of this game doing the NPR, making sure everything is right and exact. And you can believe me, we owe you.
That sounds like a threat. I love you, Coach A. Leaf, but I got to tell you this, even with you on the sideline, when you got 40 position coaches coaching every player, I'm still picking the Rifles. It's November.
What day is this game on? Saturday?
It was
Sunday?
Sunday.
I'm taking out Section 8 on Saturday and straighten that all out.
I'm picking the Rifles. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, keep your laptops open.
And one thing that you all got to remember, it takes a whole nation and a village to raise a child. So don't just turn your backs on them. Bring them to the league. get them into cheerleading. We will be having cheerleading on our next show, you know, because also in Florida, there's a big cheerleading competition. So if you don't have cheerleaders, get yourself together.